Welcome, everybody, to the Portland Exposition Building in Portland, Maine for this quarterfinal tournament action, Western Maine quarterfinal tournament action between the Biddeford High School boys, ranked 9th, and they are here at the Expo to face the Deering Rams, ranked number 1 right now in Western Maine. My name's Andy Poria. I'll be doing the play-by-play. Kevin Jordan, my color analyst, and Brett Nagy has made the trip here to Portland to do our videography. We are here at the home of the Red Claws, but tonight it serves as the venue for high school basketball. It's a great venue, obviously, for high school basketball. They will play the quarterfinal rounds here. This is Friday evening, February 17th, and they will move to the Civic Center a week from tonight, which is the 24th. Now, the winner of tonight's game plays Cheverus, that just defeated Thornton Academy by a score, I believe, Kevin, of 49 to 30.
Yeah.
So eliminated Thornton Academy, and so the winner will have a tough task. But first, again, we're expecting a really good matchup tonight. First, these teams have faced previously on January 10th, and Deering came away with a 61-48 win, the only meeting of the evening. The only meeting of the year between these two basketball teams. But the way these teams are matched up, really there's a lot of parity, and anybody can win this tournament.
It's wide open. I mean, we discussed that a few days ago, and it's anybody's tournament to win. I mean, this team has gone down to defeat the last 2 out of 7 games, but they were playing a tough Portland team too. So,
again, let's talk a little bit about Deering High School. They are coached by Dan Legage, by the way. Dan is actually in his 10th year from what we have it. His 10th year in coaching. That's unofficial, obviously. Deering comes in actually with a record of 15 wins and 3 losses. Now, Biddeford's played 1 extra game because they actually won a preliminary. We'll get into that in a minute. Some of the players we're going to talk about here is John Amabile. And again, he wears number 21, and John is actually a senior, a 5'10" guard. He's a good one. He's usually leading scorer for them as the year goes on. Another tall young man, only a junior, by the way. That's a scary part. Is a 6'6" junior, a forward, Labson Abwak. You'll be watching him tonight. He wears number 33. Very tall player. And they've got a good bench. This is a basketball program, let's face it. Again, very talented Deering group, Dan Legage. Again, most of the season they've been ranked, I think, in at least 1 or 2, I would think. Their only losses of the season were twice to Portland and once to Cheverus. 2 very good basketball teams. Anything else you want to add about Deering?
Yeah, T-Watt, probably one of their best defenders. He goes at 6'4". I mean, he's been around for a little while. I mean, last year he came into his own, and this year he's done the same. And you were talking about Amabile, 17-point average last year, and look for him to get a bulk of the scoring too for Deering.
John Amabile is a guy that we're going to hear a lot of tonight, 21. Biddeford's going to have to shut Abwak and Amabile down. Actually, the last time they played Biddeford, Amabile had 19 points, and Abwak they held him to 13, and he goes 6'6". Now, if you look at their roster, I see a 6'6", a 6'6", a 6'4", a 6'6", a 6'4", 6'1", and a bunch of 6-footers. So, I mean, really, it's the land of the Redwood Forest here at Biddeford. But there's nothing new to Biddeford. They face this almost every time they play.
Yeah, it seems like Biddeford's faced a lot of tough teams with the height disadvantage to them, and they've done a fairly good job, decent job against these teams.
Well, speaking of Biddeford, let's get into Biddeford. We got a couple more minutes as the teams warm up. Biddeford coached by Mike Fecto. Mike's, I think, in his 11th year now. He's done a tremendous job with this team and this program. He's got them in the tournament. They're playing good basketball right now. They were pretty hot at the end of the season before the loss to Thornton Academy. They came back. Now, they had lost. They had got blown off the court by Scarborough, the first meeting in Scarborough. The second meeting, they lost a close one at home. And the third meeting was a preliminary game back at the scene of the crime in Scarborough. And what happened? Biddeford wins it 65-59. Third time, I get 3 times the charm,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Bob Cote hit 26 points in that one. He's really been. That's where the starts really with Bobby Cote. Really is where this starts. But Biddeford has a lot of good players. They're a spunky team. Nick LeBlanc will add some points. Patrick Wilson will be there. Cam Neto can shoot an outside and run the court. If Nate McEwen plays, which I see him dressed tonight, that'll be a plus for them. He's tough in the rebounding. Then they got Barboza Silva, who comes off the bench, usually as a 6-man, and adds some spunky defense. I think the danger Biddeford faces, Kevin, is not being down like we saw Thornton go down against Cheverus. Once you dig yourself a hole against a quality opponent, lights out pretty much.
Yeah, definitely. They can't. They got to avoid those long spurts of daring. But daring's beatable.
It is. Yeah, and the last time these teams met, Bob Cote lit them up for 27 points. Let's hope we get another night like that from Bob Cote. Well, we're getting set for the introductions. We're going to keep it here. We're going to keep it here for everything tonight. The introductions and the national anthem. We've got a nice setting here at the Expo as we're going to get them introducing both squads. And if we can't pick up the PA announcer, it sounds kind of muffled on the other side. We're going to have to come up and give you the starting lineups at least for you. They were usually introduced the reserves first, the starting lineups after. Biddeford in their black jerseys, by the way, with the orange letters and the white trim, and Westbrook, Deering in their white jerseys with the purple trim and the black socks. And they'll be to our right, seated that way. Biddeford is seated to our left. Again, we know 2 of the officials, by the way. Skip Capone is one official for tonight's game. And the other one is Mr. Draper. I don't know who the third official is. It was hard us getting that information. The way we had to set up here, we had to wait till the Thornton crew, and they did a good job getting out of here after the game, but that's where we're set up. So we really had to hustle up here and get everything set up at the last minute. Didn't have enough time to really get a lot of information. So, again, this is a quarterfinal action. Maybe you can tell us some of the matchups that went on so far, Kevin.
Yeah, like you said, Biddeford beat Scarborough 65-59. In the other quarterfinal of the preliminary round, Sanford got beat by number 6 Marshwood 58-53, and also number 7 South Portland beat number 10 Westbrook 40-32.
Right. Now Bonnie Eagle plays Marshwood and Portland plays South Portland. We mentioned the winner of this game plays Cheverus next week. Now they're introducing the non-starters right now, but we'll put the we'll get the camera and we'll let you know the starters when they come out. Introducing the Biddeford non-starters, as they will for Deering. Then we'll see the starters come out for both teams. All these Portland teams are tough. You take Deering, Cheverus, Portland, South Portland. They're all in it for a reason.
It seems like every year they're right up there in the top. And it all has to do with coaching, too. A lot of these coaches have been around for a while. You take Cheverus, Bob Brown. He's been around for a long time, back when I was in high school.
Well, LeGage has done a good job, too, with Deering. They get the non-starters for the Deering Rams as we see them. Biddeford, again, lost to this team 61-48 on the 12, but I think the way Biddeford really is playing, I think they've gotten some confidence at the end of the year. They've got some big wins, which is going to help in this game, Kevin. They've beaten Bonnie Eagle, which is one of the top teams. They've beaten Scarborough. They've beaten Sanford, which is in the tournament. They've beaten some quality opponents. And really, when you think of 13 points to Deering, I forgot if they played home or away, but that's not really too bad. And Biddeford's really playing their best basketball at the end of the season where Deering wasn't. So maybe that's everybody's 0-0. That's the thing right now. Now we get the starters. Nick LeBlanc, 23. He's only a junior, by the way.
Played well.
Yeah. And let me see. That's T-Watt. T-Watt, right? I believe how you pronounce it. 34. And he's a 6'4 junior. Look at that size matchup. 15 is Matt Cote. He's only a junior for Biddeford. He wears number 15.
He's done well against the taller kids he's faced against.
You take this name, number 3 for Deering.
Chiorda Chorn.
You did the homework before the game, so I'm gonna leave you in charge of the international names. No disrespect at all. Some of the names are a little bit hard to pronounce. Here's a good one right here. Lapson Abwalk. He's an outstanding player. Patrick Wilson, 24 for Biddeford. Cam Netto is number 11 for Biddeford. Big size mismatch up already, as you can see on the floor. 10 is Patrick Green, is a 5'10", a senior. And then Bobby Cote is a senior. Number 12 for Biddeford, probably the leading player, and John Amabile, 21, will also be a senior and wears number 21, 5'10". And we're going to keep it here, folks, tonight, because this is really a good setting. We don't normally do this, but we are going to keep it here. I'm not sure if they're going to do the national anthem, because they did it before game 1. So I'm not sure if we're going to do it. I haven't heard an announcement yet. And officials look like they're ready to play basketball, but we'll see. Well, these are 4 8-minute quarters, by the way. That's how things go. Nice scoreboards on both ends of the arena. Again, Kevin, you come here a lot for the Red Claws. Just a great venue.
It's very, very nice, very cozy. It's like you're right into the game yourself.
Well, it looks like we're going to get started right away. We had the national anthem before the Thornton Academy game tonight, so that's probably why they're not doing it, duplicating it. Deering will be going from right to left towards the Congress Street side, and Biddeford going towards the Hadlock Street side. I might as well say it that way.
Oh, yeah.
As that's the way we're perched up here. Great setting. Andy Poirier, Kevin Jordan, Brett Nagy. Quarterfinal action. There's no tomorrow for either team. Matt Cote loses the tip. Again, Biddeford is very much outsized. Chorn.
Chiorda Chorn, yeah.
Yeah. Chorn tries to go inside, and an indirect pass goes right to Biddeford. And bringing it up will be Netto. He's guarded by Patrick Green. Holding it up high is Bobby Cote. Cody's going to drive, and they're going to get a foul right away. And that's what Biddeford's going to try to do. Cody's going to take it to the hoop and try to draw some fouls today. He's just as deadly inside as he has out lately, as we've seen.
Every once in a while, you'll see him try to draw the other team inside, and it's going to just open it up for other players.
Okay, Bobby hits the first one. Trying to get who the foul was on. I don't know. I didn't see a foul. Wow.
I believe it was number 10.
Okay.
Patrick Green.
Wow, what a rejection that time by 34. That was Tiwa. What a terrific rejection. 1-0 Tigers lead with 7:20 to go, and they have the ball. Let's see if they play a slow-down game at all here, or they go up and down the court with this team. Again, good defense by Deering, and we're going to get a foul on number 10 again, Patrick Green. That could be a second foul. A little bit aggressive, trying to take it away from Netto. That's his second foul, I believe. They don't post the player fouls up there for some reason. I don't know why. You think there'd be a spot somewhere for a player foul. I don't see it. That's interesting. They go over to LeBlanc, goes down low. Again, too much size inside for that shot. They held off. And a running one-hander is up and in by Cote.
Nice move by Bobby Cote.
3-0 Bobby Cote.
Yeah, he drew the defense, and in between two players, just laid it up and in.
I believe we're going to get a foul on Biddeford. Again, this is going to be hard to pick up.
I believe it's 1-5.
Wow. I just can't believe they're not putting the numbers up there for the player foul. That's what I can't believe. This is a pro arena, you know? Up by T-Watt, right? 34? 3-2, Biddeford leads. And we're going to get traveling on Nick LeBlanc. 3-2, Tigers lead, 6:25 to go in the first quarter. And Deering will take over. And that's Patrick Green bringing it down. Oh, he loses possession, but he gets it back down the baseline. Off. And look at the rebounding. And he's going to be tough to stop.
The size there.
Abwalk uses his size and converts. And now Biddeford loses it. 4-3, Deering has regained possession after going down 3-0. 6:06 to go. Tigers can't afford really to lose possession like this. You know, they've got to, because of that size mismatch, they're going to have to do their best to play some good offense up here and not just hand the ball to Deering.
Yeah, they got to take care of the ball better than that.
Of course, it's still early. We're going to get steps, I think. Steps on Amabile. Oh, was there a foul?
34.
Okay, T-Watt. Again, folks, we want to apologize. I don't understand why they're not putting the, they just put the team fouls up there. They're not putting number fouls. T-Watt first. We'll do our best to pick this stuff up. And full court press up and no good, but Amabile is going to go to the line. And a foul on Biddeford. We'll try to get the fouls for you. Wilson, I think. Nick LeBlanc now, they're saying. They're saying 2-3, Nick LeBlanc. First shot by Amabile is no good. Amabile converts on the back end of a pair. 5-3 now as they put the tall guy right on the inbound pass. Cote breaks the press, gets it down to Wilson. Wilson saves it just at the corner. Cote is going to drive through 3 players and just puts a prayer shot up that he was drawing a foul. There was no way that ball was going in. $14 for them is Dominic Latour, and again, Biddeford comes up with the ball now, going from left to right. Oh, they had Neto all alone underneath and never spotted him in time. Neto's going to try a 3, up and in! Neto, a 3-pointer. Tigers are now up 6-5 by a 3-pointer from Cam Neto. Neto with 3, Cote with 3 early. They use the size again, they're going to draw the foul. Yeah, probably Matt Cote. Yep.
I'll try to help you and pick up these fouls.
Oh, yeah, this is crazy. I really am. I'm amazed at that right now. I really am. How you can't put player fouls up there. Usually the numbers go up there. T-Watt misses the first. Tigers up by 1. T-Watt trying to tie this up with 5:01 left, and he does. We're all tied up at 6 apiece. Very low scoring game. As they break it, they might have a player underneath. That's Neto. Neto goes back. LeBlanc for a 3, and swish! Nick LeBlanc. Don't forget, folks, there's 2 3-point lines. The closer one is high school. The back one is for college or pros. Nick LeBlanc with a 3 gives him Biddeford a 9-6 lead. And underneath, rejected by Matt Cote.
Nice block there by Matt Cote. Looked like he had the layup there.
Oh yeah, that was an easy 2 for T-Watt. Never saw Cote go over the top. And look at that
pass. Nice pass.
That's a timing play. You can't stop that. That's Abwalk with an easy 2. He could probably shoot that one all game. Cote battling, and Wilson gets the rebound, but good work by Matt Cote. Abwalk with 4 points. He's the leading scorer for Deering. They go inside, and LeBlanc working and up and almost had a 3-point. Oh, travel.
Took a little steps there.
Thought maybe one of Biddeford's game plan is to go after 34 and 33, try to get him in early foul trouble. And Nate McEwen comes in. He had a hand injury. He was sitting out for a few games. He'll give him some toughness underneath. And also Barbosa Silva comes in, replacing Neto.
Like you said, he's the spark plug of this team. I mean, every time he comes in, he does his work in there.
He does. And you got to give Biddeford credit, too, for playing against big teams like they do. Look at McEwen. He's going to force them outside. Oh, wow. Boy, that looked like good defense to me, but I'm not going to start criticizing the officials. But looked like really good defense by McEwen, but they said he got him on the arm. 3:59, 4 minutes left to go in the opening period from the Portland Expo. Again, we're all Biddeford up 9-8.